Hello my lovely Libras, and a very warm welcome to your May 2020 horoscope. There's a lot happening this month and next month. For starters, your ruler, Venus, will go retrograde for about 6 weeks from the middle of this month. And next month, we've got the eclipses. So not only do we have Venus going retrograde, also at the middle of the month we've got Saturn and Jupiter going retrograde. So in many ways this month, lovely Librans, it's going to be important to really re-evaluate your life, to really look at things, to maybe go back over something, maybe something that caused you pain or that was difficult, to go back over it and examine, could I have behaved differently? Was there something else I could have said or done? But not to wander around with heavy guilt or shame, and just see that you maybe did the best you could. But it's certainly a time for really contemplating your life, really going inwards. When we get so many retrogrades going on, it's an opportunity to really go to the inside of you, the soul level, rather than necessarily the external physical level. As always, it's going to be a mixture of the two, but that is just a way to be able to deal with these aspects, which may well make you feel as though you're taking a step forward and then you've got to go back again, and you're going sort of forwards and backwards. And if you can just see that that is part of the dance of life, that if you always go forward when you're dancing, well, you know, you're going to dance off the dance floor. So you've got to kind of go round, or maybe backwards. So just know that this is what is happening in the heavens, so that you don't get frustrated with these energies. You just say, it's time to take a step back at the moment. That's all. So on the 7th of the month, we've got a full moon happening for you in your money house, shining a light on everything to do with finances. So there could be some changes in your financial situation. Maybe you want to make some changes as far as the way you spend money, what you do with money, how you feel about money. The moon is always about feelings. And the moon sometimes may even bring up fears around money. But it's important really to see, how could I see money differently? Could I see the abundance that I do have in my life? Could I focus on the things that I do have rather than the things that I don't have yet? On the 12th of the month, we've got Mercury coming into your 9th house, making this a wonderful time for learning, for studying, for sharing information, a podcast, a video, a newsletter, a book. And then on the 13th, 14th, we've got Venus retrograde here in this 9th house, until June 25th, 26th. So this retrograde energy is an opportunity for you to reevaluate your friendships. Is this friendship nourishing? What could I do to make it more nourishing? Is there anything else I can do? Do I need to let go? Do I need to move on? Do I need to go deeper? It could bring somebody new into your life, or somebody more likely from your past could come back into your life. Somebody you maybe knew briefly, and suddenly they're back in your life. Or maybe you decide you want to get in touch with somebody from the past. It's important to reevaluate your spending habits, and also how you feel about relationships. And especially if you've got an important relationship, what can you do to make that more harmonious? Or have you done too much already, lovely Libras? Have you compromised too much? And is it time to get some balance and say, hey, I'm not compromising anymore. This is what I must have. On the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming into the 9th house. And on the 22nd, a glorious new moon. So this 9th house has everything to do with higher learning. An opportunity to go on a deeper spiritual journey. You might be traveling somewhere, planning a trip. It's not Mercury retro, so going on a trip, planning a trip, that's absolutely fine. And it's also a really good time for getting something out in the world. These upper houses are always a good time for putting something out into the world, for publishing something. And on the 29th of the month, we've got Mercury coming into your 10th house. And this is an opportunity, once again, to speak something out that is important to you. One person can make a difference. Maybe you are that person that makes that difference. Mars from the 13th of the month, is in your 6th house. So Mars in the 6th, good time for doing physical exercise, for putting energy into your work. And you might find that you are pretty busy running from one thing to another. So with the retrograde energy, make sure that you're also spending some quiet time in order to integrate all the busy things that have been happening to you. I wish you a wonderful month, and I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing and subbing. Bye for now.